What is going on, Genius fam? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Fareed, and in today's video, I want to break down the recent conclusion of the GENS token public sale, as well as the recent launch of the Genius Yield staking Dapp on the Cardano MainNet. If it's your first time hearing about Genius Yield, they're going to be an order book style DEX building on Cardano, and as I mentioned, we just saw the conclusion of their GENS token public sale. Now, this was a total of 4 rounds, and 3 of those were actually whitelist rounds for members who participated in their recent ISPO, with the latest round, which just closed earlier today, being available to the general public as long as they underwent and confirmed KYC. Jumping over into the official Genius Yield Twitter, which is at GeniusYieldO, they continue to write, the GENS token public sale has officially ended, and around 38% of available tokens have now been sold. Thanks from the bottom of our hearts to all who participated in this public sale, and will allow us to allocate more funds to development and accelerate the release of our products. It continues to read, what will happen with unsold tokens? All leftover GENS tokens will be reallocated to the marketing and partnerships wallet, which we'll take a look at here in just a second on chain. And these tokens will follow the vesting period as described in our documentation, vesting over 2 years after an initial lockup of 1 month. Now, when will the actual token distribution event occur? Because we saw the actual token generation event occur at the beginning of this December. It says here, the distribution of all of the public token sales, right, which are going to be the GENS tokens, will happen within a short time frame between today, which is December 21st at 1 p.m., all the way between December 24th at 1 p.m. UTC. So we'll see these distributed over the course of 3 total days. Now, the team will make an official announcement as soon as the distribution phase is officially completed. In regards to which DEXs they'll be listed on, they'll provide liquidity to MintSwap, SundaySwap, MuesliSwap, Wing Riders shortly before the distribution of the GENS token from the public sale. Now, the price on these liquidity platforms will be set at the price that was given out for round number 4, which again was for the general public. Lastly, please note that the Genius Yield team will be reserving the remainder or the majority of the GENS tokens for liquidity on their own trading platform, which will be coming in early Q1 or Q2 of 2023 once that goes live on the mainnet. Before we jump into the staking Dapp, I do want to quickly take a look at the tokens as they currently sit on the blockchain. And I'm also going to leave the policy ID for the GENS token in the description below if you guys want to check out all of the wallets holding this token as of right now. So as we can see, we have a lot of different wallets, a lot of these being owned directly by the Genius Yield team. And so there's not necessarily any activity as it pertains to the distribution just yet. So I personally don't think that it started just yet because that was just announced earlier this morning. But if you guys are looking to keep track of the actual Genius Yield tokens, you can go ahead and use the policy ID and visit Cardano Scan in order to do so. The last thing I want to do as a part of today's video is take a quick look at the staking vaults, which are now officially live on the Cardano mainnet. And so in order to access the Genius Yield Dapp, you can navigate to app.geniusyield.co. Now, if I click on the home tab here, you'll see that it's currently still under development. As I mentioned, it'll be launching in Q1 or Q2 of 2023. Same thing with the swap and pool sections. Now, one section where we can actually do something right now is going to be the earn tab. From here, I'm going to go ahead and just connect my wallet. And as we can see, the Dapp currently supports the Nami wallet and the Eternal wallet, which are probably the 2 most commonly used wallets right now on the Cardano mainnet. I'm going to go ahead and select my Nami wallet, and we're going to give this a second to connect. And now that it's done, we can actually go ahead and hover over this icon here in order to get more information about how the staking vaults actually work. And if I actually click on new staking, from here, I can actually go ahead and select the lockup period, which is either going to be a 6-month, 9-month, or 12-month lock. Now, I do want to be clear here that when you do lock up your assets, there will not be a way to cancel or amend the locking period. So definitely make sure that you are fully committed to actually staking your tokens before you proceed with this process. Now, because I don't actually have any of the GENS tokens within my wallet, this transaction will obviously not go through. However, you can go ahead and just see exactly what you would actually be earning as a part of what you're contributing to the staking vault. So let's say that I had 1,000 of the GENS tokens. I could enter that value up here, and then right below that, I can actually go ahead and select which kind of NFT I also want to use in collaboration with my Gens tokens. Now, if you guys will recall, the Genius Yield team has a total of 3 different NFT collections. The first is going to be the mascot collection, the second is the ISPO, and then the third is just referred to as the Genius Yield NFTs. So I've actually got 4 of the regular Genius Yield NFTs, 2 of them providing me a 2% APY boost, and then an additional 2 providing me with a 3% and a 5% APY boost. Now let's just go ahead and just cancel out here. As you guys can see here, if I'm providing a 6-month lockup period with 1,000 of the Gens tokens, I'm going to be earning an additional 9% in terms of APY, which equals a total of 45 Gens tokens at the end of the lockup period. If I bump that up to 9 months, this should calculate and update. And so as you guys can see here, that'll now give me a total return of 82.5 of the Gens tokens. And then if I select the longest lockup period, that should give me the longest or the biggest amount of APY earnings. Now that said, if I want to add an additional boost, I can go ahead and actually select this here, and I can select which NFT I want. And if I jump back out here, you're going to see it's going to recalculate one more time. So now only am I getting the 15% from the 12 months of staking, but I'm also getting an additional 5%, right? Which will give me a total of 20. And so that'll give me a return of 200 Gens based on my 1,000 Gens staking vault. That said, when I'm done and I'm ready to confirm everything, I can click on the stake button. Now, because I don't actually have the Gens in my wallet, as you guys can see, this transaction is going to fail. As I mentioned before, we should see the distribution of the tokens here taking place very shortly. As soon as that occurs, I'll definitely be making sure to take advantage of the staking vaults feature. And if I'm not mistaken, this feature will be available up until March of 2023. If you guys found this video to be helpful, then please make sure to tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments, then make sure to leave those down below. I will see you guys in the next video.